Heading into the 2023 NBA Summer League in Las Vegas, I don't think anyone outside of Cavs fans would have picked Cleveland to win it. And honestly, I don't think most of them would have either. It's not like the team itself doesn't have a good young core. Evan Mobley is 22, Darius Garland is 23, and Jarrett Allen is still just 25. But all of those guys have graduated Summer League, and if we're being honest, most people wouldn't say the Cavs have drafted elite young talent over the past couple years. Heck, the only first-round pick in that span, Ochai Agbaji, was traded for Donovan Mitchell before even playing a game for Cleveland. So that left the Cavs with an assortment of second-rounders and undrafted guys to compete with teams having several former lottery picks playing. Yet despite their road to the title seeming incredibly unlikely, the Cavs won the 2023 Summer League title, going 6-0 in the process. Cleveland is a city of champions once again. Okay, maybe that's too far. The Summer League doesn't really matter at the end of the day, but it was promising for the Cavs because it showed their young talent is much better than people thought. They pulled off the title thanks to a legitimate big three that took over Las Vegas in Sam Merrill, Isaiah Mobley, and Emoni Bates. We're going to talk about each of these players individually as well as some others in shorter segments. But the Cavs' young core is better than we thought. Now let's take a deeper look at the group I want to call the Summer League Big Three. Before we get into the exciting Summer League from the Cavs, if you enjoy my content and watch a few videos of mine, think about subscribing. 96% of my viewers are actually not subscribed, so if you watched me before and enjoy the content, drop a sub and comment down below. It really helps the channel. The Cleveland Cavaliers trio of Isaiah Mobley, Emoni Bates, and Sam Merrill were only 5 points shy of outscoring the Houston Rockets in the Summer League final. Mobley took home the championship MVP honors, Bates turned heads with his consistent scoring, and Merrill continued his hot shooting. Nate Hinton was a bright spot for the Houston Rockets, notching team highs of 18 points and 10 rebounds. Let's start off with Emoni Bates. Bates was a steady force for the undefeated Cavs, dropping 19 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists on 46% shooting. Bates scored double digits in every game he played in Vegas, and finished averaging 18 points and 5.5 rebounds per game, which propelled him to be named second team All-Summer League. The 6'9" swingman has been in the public eye since becoming the first sophomore to be named Gatorade's Boys High School Player of the Year. After reclassifying to enter college hoops early, it took some time for the former Eastern Michigan star to find his groove. After an impressive showing for the NBA 2K24 Summer League champions, the 19-year-old Bates may be set up for a fruitful NBA career. Now let's move to the younger brother of Cavs star Evan Mobley, Isaiah. Mobley dropped a game-high 28 points and also added 11 rebounds, 2 blocks, and 2 steals. The Cavs' big man set the tone in the first quarter, scoring 11 quick points to give Cleveland a 14-point lead going into the second. Aside from that, he finished the title game with a 12-for-20 shooting performance. The Summer League Championship game MVP put on a great showing and averaged 23 points per game, 10 rebounds per game, and 4 assists per game on 55% shooting in Vegas. Mobley will waste no time after a successful campaign, as he plans to jump right back into off-season workouts with his younger brother, Cavs star forward Evan Mobley. Now let's move to the team's likely best player for the time in Vegas, sharpshooter Sam Merrill. Merrill proved to be the best shooter in the 2024 Vegas run. In the final, Merrill tallied 27 points and 4 rebounds while shooting 57% overall and 6 for 12 on threes. The former Utah State star tallied 25 three-pointers during his time in Vegas, the highest for any player since 2017. Given the importance of three-point shooting in the NBA, the Cavs guard could spark several teams' interest as they look for a dead-eye shooter to complement their roster. On Monday night, the Cavs capped what was an undefeated run in the 2023 Summer League, as the latest Cavs squad in Vegas defeated the Houston Rockets. In doing so, Cleveland won its first NBA Summer League championship. In Summer League play, the Wine and Gold went 6-0 and had their share of contributors throughout that time. The 3 current two-way players for Cleveland, Isaiah Mobley, Emoni Bates, and Craig Porter Jr., all made their imprint in Vegas, and in the 2023 Summer League playoffs, they did so as well. Among teams in Vegas, the Cavs had the best point differential, and while there were a few nail-biting contests, Cleveland kept finding ways to get the job done. There were plenty of notable contributors in Summer League for this group, which included late second round guys such as Sam Merrill, Sharif Cooper, and Luke Travers, who was taken by them last year, to name a few others. Eventually, the Wine and Golders were the victors in Vegas, but what was maybe the most impressive thing about that result was how the Cavs won, even without having any first-round selections on their squad. Further, Merrill was the only player for Cleveland on a standard contract. One can only put so much stock into Summer League, and often rostered players, let alone rotational ones, are not going to be in action as much as some others fighting for potential spots. Still, Cleveland looking as sharp as they did in Vegas was impressive, and players such as Mobley, the 2023 Summer League Championship Game MVP, and the aforementioned Bates definitely didn't hurt their cases for possible Cavs minutes. The same went for Porter, who had exceptional poise. The Cavs' young core now consists of Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, Isaac Okoro, Jarrett Allen, Emoni Bates, Craig Porter Jr., and Isaiah Mobley, all of them being 25 or younger. It's easily one of the best in the league, but it doesn't get talked about because the Cavs are actually good. The Cavs have a surprisingly good young core, and their future is even brighter than people may have thought. Thanks for watching. I'm Herm. Have a good one.